You know, as a middle-aged woman, I get on social media sometimes to kind of give like my viewpoints and things I wish I had known 10, 15 years ago as a woman. But sometimes I have questions of my own. One of them is, what is the point of a girls trip? I honestly do not understand it now.
Welcome back, or welcome to Uncle ABL, and in today's video we're talking about the infamous girls trip. Oh yeah, this is a really interesting topic I've been hearing about for a very long time, and there's a lot of different opinions about this from the men, the women, and it is all over the place. Some men don't mind, some men hate it, some women love it, some women don't understand, some women hate it. Now, from the men's point of view, I think the reason why a lot of men don't like these trips is because they're insecure. I said it. Yes, I did. Look, either I trust you or I don't trust you. And to be totally honest, I don't trust most people at all, because it's not just halfway, it's all the way or no way. And it's not anything against people that I don't trust. It's a matter of not really knowing you. Maybe I know you a little bit in passing. Maybe I don't know you at all. But I have to really know you and understand how you behave in certain situations to get my full trust. And when I say my full trust, hey, here's the keys in my car. Hey, here's the keys in my house. Okay, I can lend you X amount of money and then you pay it back. Now with money, that's a little bit different. I kind of, I put a limit on that because money sometimes will supersede the strongest relationships. But that's a different story, and I digress. The point is, if I trust you, I trust you. So if you're going on the girls trip, I'm not really going to be thinking that you're going to go cheat on me or do something you shouldn't be doing. If you're that kind of person, then you're that kind of person. And if I don't believe you're going to go on the girls trip and just have fun with your girls, then I shouldn't be with you at all. That's kind of how I feel. Now, we got a video from a woman here talking about she doesn't really get the whole concept of a girls trip. She wants to be with her man and her man only. So that's an interesting point of view. We're going to hear from her. Then I'm going to get a little bit further into it to talk about her viewpoint and then elaborate more on mine. And of course, I will stop it at certain points to give my 2 cents. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
You know, as a middle-aged woman, I get on social media sometimes to kind of give like my viewpoints and things I wish I had known 10, 15 years ago as a woman. But sometimes I have questions of my own. One of them is, what is the point of a girls trip? I honestly do not understand it. Now, I know I'm a loner. I'm an introvert. I get that. I don't even have any friends, but
let's pause right there. Now, women, from what I know, most women, not all, but most that go on girls trips, they're doing it because their friend is doing it. Okay, their friend is having a birthday party in X place, and then the friend invites them to go to the place, and then they go. That's just how it all operates. You see it all the time. They go to a lot of the same places. They go to Cancun, Tulum, Jamaica, Turks and Caicos, might go to Europe. It's always the same places because they are followers. They follow whatever their friends do. So if you're not having friends, I understand why you don't really get it. You may not be a follower kind of person. You may just be to yourself, and that's totally fine. But a lot of women that have like these friend groups, they just do what their friends do. They all kind of just go together. It's like when you guys go to the bathroom at the same time, all as one pack. Men don't do that, but women do. But let's keep on going.
If I did, I still don't think I want to go on a trip with him. I like to be taken care of. I like stuff to be paid for me. I got heels on, hold my hand, make sure I don't fall, open the door for me, pay for it for me, find me a chair while you go find us a table, whatever the case may be. Like, y'all want to be passenger princesses, but you want to go out with all queens. How can I be a queen and be taken care of like a queen?
I mean, what you're saying makes sense. She's the kind of person that would rather spend time with her man. And that's actually a really good thing. So shout out to her. I'd appreciate that to a certain extent. I like a woman that will kind of split. It's like, if you're not with a big group of women, that's totally fine. But I need you to have something to do outside of me. Don't be up under my hind parts all day long. Go over there for a minute and then come back to me. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Don't be all on my skin all day long. I don't got time for that. I got money to make.
If I'm out with only other women, I need my man on my vacation. I thought part of the reason or the benefit of a vacation is to engage in certain adult activities in a new locale, if you get what I'm saying. I can't do that on no girls trip.
Well, you can have the trip with your significant other, boyfriend, husband, whatever it is, And then if you were into that, you could do the girls trip too. But for me, I'm not really tripping about girls trips. I know some guys don't like it, but me, I don't really care, because for real, I want you to have something to do outside of me. You could be gone for a week. That's totally fine. Let me just have the house to myself, and I could just be in my own little chamber, a little bit of isolation, not for too much, but just enough. Again, don't be up under me all day long. Go do something else. Girls trip, solo trip, whatever it is, just go do that.
So somebody please help me understand, because girls trips were not a thing back in the day. I'm 46. My mama ain't never went on no girls trip. It just wasn't a thing.
Well, you know what's happening now, social media. Again, a lot of women are followers, not all, but they're followers. So if you see something on X amount or X app, Y app, hey, let's go to this place, let's go to that place. They're all going to just follow and do it. Whether they have money or not, they're going to do it. That's how they operate. That's why your mama and them and you did not do that, because when you were 20s, these kind of things weren't around.
So maybe I'm missing something. So younger women, can y'all chime in for me, please? I'm confused.
All right. So, but by the way, she's a beautiful woman, 46, I think she said 47, looks great for her age, right up my alley. If that's how she looks in person, I'd most certainly date her. Okay. She looks to be just my type. She's older than I am. I'm like right at 40, but we can make it work. Anyway, let me just stay focused. Shout out to Umar Johnson. Now, the girls trip, again, this is a thing that's more among the younger women because of social media. That's the big thing. Okay, you go on this app and they say, hey, as soon as you open the app, like they know what you're into, they will target things to you. Hey, go to this random place and this tourist spot, this resort. And then they're all scrounge their coins up from guys like me and you. Yes, you pay for the trips, whether you know it or not. I've paid for plenty of trips. Don't even be worried about it. They scrounge up their coins from you and I, go on a trip, and they come back, and there's going to be a note on their door talking about you're 5 days late for your rent. That's how they operate. And that's why a lot of these women, not all, go on the girls' trips. That's why they do it and how they do it. And that's pretty much all I got. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.